Hey friends, today I'm going to show you guys how I make my gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free sweet potato brownies. That is a mouthful. I love to make these brownies around the luteal phase of my cycle because they are rich in magnesium, polyphenols, fiber, complex carbs, B6, all of the good serotonin producing foods that our bodies need during our luteal phase. So I want to show you guys how I make it. Let's get into it, shall we? I have one medium sweet potato that I already have cooked. I'm going to add that to my bowl. Sweet potatoes are full of fiber, healthy complex carbohydrates. They're also really rich in B6, which is really going to help support PMS symptoms during the luteal phase of your cycle. And they're just like the perfect texture and consistency to make a really fudgy brownie, and you can't even taste the sweet potato, I promise. Next, I'm going to add in 2 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm just going to eyeball this. Feel free to use whatever sweetener you like. If you prefer honey, you can use honey. I just prefer maple syrup. 1/2 cup of that. For our healthy fats, I'm going to do 1/2 cup of almond butter. It makes it easier if your almond butter is runny like this. It makes it easier to incorporate into our batter. That is all the wet ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and give this all a good mix. And now for the start of the show, we have our cacao powder. Feel free to use cacao powder, cocoa powder, whatever you have on hand, whatever you prefer. But this is so good during this time of our cycle. Chocolate or cacao is really high in magnesium, polyphenols, all really good nutrients to support our body during our luteal phase. So we love it. We're going to do 1/2 cup of your cocoa, cacao. A little bit more for good measure. I'm gonna do a sprinkle of sea salt, a little pinch, and then just 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Let's mix this all together. Hold on. That's better. Where was I? Look at that. Am I right? No good brownie is complete without some chocolate chips in it as well for a little like added crunch and gooiness. My favorite are the Lily's dark chocolate chips, so I'm just gonna kind of measure with my heart on this. A little bit more. I find that an 8x8 baking glass dish is perfect for this recipe. Pour in our batter. Chocolate chips on the top, and a sprinkle of flaky sea salt. Look how divine this looks. So my oven is preheated to 350. I'm gonna put these in the oven for about 30-40 minutes. These are done. I wish you could smell my